words, but like, what to you? What was that point where you're like, this is it?
I feel like maybe I haven't even gotten there yet. I don't know. I want to keep like pushing it till I'm like, damn, I've made it. Cause right now I'm like, I'm thankful for all this shit, and this shit is so sick, but like I want more. You know what I mean? I'm hungry for this shit. I'm ready. Here you go.
I think in our first show in Brooklyn, I saw people singing all of Payday's lyrics, and I was like, wow, this is for real. And I thought that was really cool.
So awesome. Uh, when y'all are creating music, when y'all are creating music, what's the best environment to create music? What do you need around you? What's the essentials like? What's the absolute feel of the room to make the best music?
I got this mosquito bite on my leg. I can't stop touching it, but I feel like there has to be at least one plant in the room, even if it's fake, even if it's just plastic. And I like studios with windows, to be honest, because our studio, or the studio that I record at, doesn't have any windows, and you forget like what time it is if you're there for a long time. You know what I mean? You're like, is it dark outside? I don't even know. So I think you got to have a nice little plant, real or fake, and you need some windows for sure. I feel like that's a good environment, and also just positive people, helpful people, and that's all for me.
I don't think there's a right place to make music for me. I think I like making music wherever I can. That's pretty much it. I make it in a bathroom or in a hotel room or in a studio. I don't know. Anything's cool.
Sorry about that. I stole the mic from you. I'd say that restroom music would definitely have a distinct sound. It might sound like flushing a toilet, but depends on the size of a restroom for the reverb, you know? My one last question for y'all today. What is the one thing you want the audience to remember about y'all after a concert? Like, what kind of feeling do you want them to have? Or, like, once they're going about their day with the rest of ACL, like, what's the one thing you want to leave them with?
I want them to feel, this might sound corny, but I want them to feel like inspired. And I want them to feel alive. It's hard out here when you be feeling depressed and stuff, so like I just want them to really enjoy it, and like I just want to bring smiles. Smiles for everybody.
I agree with Payday.
Very awesome. Thank you guys so much for being with us. Really appreciate it. Can you give the audience, where can they find y'all? What's your social media tags, all of that?
My Instagram and all of my social medias are under Everyone Loves Payday. Best day of the week.
My Instagram is Rio, RIO dot, like a period, by the way, BTW, because that's my name.
Let's go.
Let's go. Excellent. You heard it here. Payday. Thanks for watching.
Wow, that was so much fun. Thank you, Payday, for sitting down with us. Now we have to cut to break, but we'll see you back here for some more exciting content. Hey y'all, thanks for joining us back here at Austin Underground. We now have Andres and Lily talking about some thoughts on streaming services.
Hi. A little while ago, I was driving with my friends in the car, and I put on some music, but I was using YouTube Music, so every song, we got like 2 to 3 ads, and this was understandably like,
Super annoying.
Yeah, no, for sure. And they asked me, why don't you have a Spotify premium account? And I said, because Spotify pays their artists like crap, but I wasn't sure. I was just kind of making shit up at that point. So I decided to like actually look into it, and it's really interesting, like the money-making model for musicians. So if you're a musician and you get a deal with a record company, the high end of that is that you'll usually make about $1 for every like $10 album sale. And the low end is like 30 cents per album sale, which seems pretty bad until you start getting into like how else artists can make money.
Yeah, that's crazy. I had no idea. Like from what our data says, like that's good compared to the rest of the stuff we're gonna tell you, and that's already like blowing my mind. So for iTunes, basically if a customer downloads an album that's $9.99, the artist would likely be paid about 94 cents. So that's like less than a 10% cut. And the record company will take about $5.53, and Apple would keep the remaining $3.70. So the artists get basically nothing.
Yeah.
And on average, artists receive approximately 9 cents for each individual song downloaded on iTunes. And to put that into perspective, musicians would need to sell around about 12,000 songs every month to earn a minimum wage salary.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, I had no idea that it was like they get paid nothing.
Yes. But
I had no idea.
it gets worse. Okay, so let's say Spotify pays its artists through streams. If you get a stream, you get a certain amount of money. So if you're an artist and somebody streams your song once, you get 1/6 of a cent. So that's 1/6 of a cent for every stream. It's messed up. So to earn a minimum wage income, listeners would have to listen to like an artist song on Spotify 4 million times to like even support them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Considering how many artists have like under 500,000 monthly listeners.
Yeah.
Like there's so many great artists out there, and that's like a pretty big following, and still they're like barely making any money.
Right, no, for sure.
And for other streaming services like Apple Music pays 1 cent per stream. Pandora doesn't even pay a cent, and pays like 1/10 of a cent per stream. And YouTube pays a 1/100th of a cent per stream.
YouTube actually has like the YouTube money making model is more complicated than that, as it seems, because the majority of, I guess, YouTubers make money through showing ads on their content. So you can get on average 18 cents per view on an ad. So if you watch an ad before a music video and an ad after a music video, that's around 30 cents. So if you get 1 million views on a song, that's about $180,000. What if you do something more manageable, like 10,000 views?
Yeah.
It's like 1,800 around there, which
You can't make a living off of that.
yeah.
And you know, thinking about the amount of work it takes to be an artist, and even sometimes like to get started on these streaming platforms, you have to pay to get your songs like on Spotify.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, like I had a friend who made a song. He's really great, and he had to pay, I think, $10 a month to have his song streamed on Spotify and iTunes. And it's like you have to be paying, and then it's at a certain point you start getting paid.
Right.
But to even like be discovered and like start having a music career, you have to have other connections. It's like really hard to do it just by yourself.
Yeah, it's interesting because I use TikTok a lot. That's how I find like a lot of new music now.
Yeah, it's kind of like new radio, I feel like.
Oh, for sure. But it seems like a lot of the TikToks, like music stars that I like, after being on TikTok for about a year, sign with a record label rather than going independent.
Yeah.
Which, like, is strange to me because they have all those like eyeballs on them. But I guess like having a record label is still kind of like the best deal in the business because they do all the promotion and like
Yeah, and I
stuff
guess
like that.
like once you get that big, there's a lot more things than just creating music that you have to think about.
Oh,
And it's
for
like
sure.
the whole business side of things, and like you said, like the promotions.
Mhm.
And once you get to that level of success, I feel like it's really hard to go independent because you need to have so many more skills other than just making music to
Mhm.
make it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's about all we have to say about the money-making part of the music world.
Yeah, so thanks for listening to our talk on streaming services, and I hope you got a little more insight into that.
Thanks, guys. That was super informative. Now we have Katie, Mia, and Lily talking about their music taste to find something new that both of them will like.
Wait, the server. Where's the? Yeah. Wait, I think we need a laptop.
Should I get my phone? This website that basically combines our different music tastes to,
Basically, give us an artist based off algorithms.
yeah.
Classic
and
robot move.
It's just something we wanted to try out, see what
Maybe
kind
we
of
should use
music
a
we get from
laptop.
this, and yeah.
I think we should use a laptop.
Yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys what I have.
Okay.
Okay.
It's called Music. It's spelled G-N-O-O-S-I-C. So, let me pull it up.
So Mia, what artist are you thinking about putting in?
I think I'm gonna start something light. Probably just Tom York.
Okay.
Something light.
Alright, so first we got Tom York. Cool. And who's yours?
I think I'll put in the Backseat Lovers. They're my favorite band at the moment. What kind of music does Tom York like? What's his?
Well, he's the lead singer of Radiohead.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just,
Okay.
like, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like industrial.
Okay. That'll be interesting because
I'm not good with
Backseat.
titling or categorizing.
No, yeah, I get
It's
that.
good.
Yeah, that'll be interesting because Backseat Lovers is more like strummy guitar, like.
Okay,
chill.
no, yeah. He's definitely like a lot of synth music, or just sounds really
Okay.
with ambiguous lyrics. Okay. and-
Yeah, I'm gonna put on A$AP Rocky to,
Yeah,
have some flavor. So when you combine Tom York, the Backseat Lovers, and A$AP Rocky, music tells us that we will like Briston Maroney. I've
Have
never
you-
listened.
Have you heard?
I'm not
never-
familiar.
Well, we should all listen sometime.
Okay.
Okay, we don't know. They also gave us Flip Turn.
I'm not familiar.
I like it. Empty Atlas.
Never
I'm
heard.
not
I've never heard of
familiar.
any of these artists.
All right,
We
let's
can
do.
start.
Should we do a new one?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's make this one pretty fun.
Yeah. Let's combine
Okay.
some. Okay, I'm gonna go with Machine Gun Kelly.
That will already make it a little controversial.
I'm gonna do Meat Bodies. It's
Meat
Meat
Bodies.
Bodies together. It's like psychedelic rock.
Okay.
Cool. I'll do. Rihanna's coming to mind because
Okay.
I just did A$AP
Fair.
Rocky.
Rihanna, Machine Gun Kelly, and,
Meat Bodies. This should be fun. Wand.
Oh, I'm familiar. They're pretty good. Wand is very good, actually.
What kind of
I would
music?
say it's more. I think I skewed it, guys, because that's kind of more like Meat Bodies.
Okay.
It's like psychedelic rock.
Okay.
Damaged Bug.
I'm not familiar with Damaged Bug,
Damaged
I
unfortunately.
don't know Damaged Bug.
Damage
either.
Bug. That's a pretty good band name. Not gonna lie.
Honestly.
And Alien Lizard.
Wow, another great band name.
Yeah, that is a good band name.
Should we try one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm thinking. You go. I'm
Okay.
thinking of someone.
Let's start with Vance Joy.
Cool. I'll do Yoko Ono.
I do something
Ono.
I'll just do Mitski. Something simple.
Okay.
Something light again.
Light. Mitski.
Light in the sounds, heavy in the
She's-
meaning.
Yeah.
A casual streaming for me.
Yeah.
Okay, we got
Well,
Yoko
that's-
Ono and the Plastic Ono Band.
Okay,
You
that's
screwed it,
like
bro.
Maybe
That's
they
like a
just
cop-out.
go for the middle, man.
maybe.
That's what
Honestly.
happened.
I wouldn't be surprised if the robot disappointed us.
Oh yeah,
I know. Farrah Abraham?
never.
I'm not familiar.
I don't know. Baze Blackwood?
No.
Who knows?
You know, yeah, I don't know any of these artists.
Yeah, these are getting a little obscure, but you guys should use music to find some new music.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That was good.
Thanks.
I'm definitely going to use it again.
That was really cool, guys. We now want to recognize one of our members of Austin Underground who has gone above and beyond for the show. They're being recognized for their hard work behind the scenes and continued passion to learn and be a great part of this team. This week, we'd like to recognize Daniel for his hard work and his contributions for the show. Our printer broke, but we have this. It says, Member of the Week. We heart you. Hashtag stay golden.
That's amazing. Thank you. And that's all we have for the episode. Thank you for joining us, and be sure to watch again next week. Until then,
Bye.